Recidivism is when a person let out of prison ends up going back to prison. Up until a few years ago, Colorado's rate of recidivism was consistently among the worst in the nation, hovering around 50%, meaning half of all inmates released returned to prison within 3 years, leaving you and I to pay for their meals, housing, health care, and more. The rate has dropped slightly lately, and a bill passed at the state capitol this year aims to bring it down much further.
If you drive E470 east of Denver, you may have received a bill for your time on the toll road. What you probably didn't know is the person who processed that bill based on your license plate was an inmate at the Denver Women's Correctional Center. It is among a handful of programs within the Department of Corrections where outside companies use inmates as part of their labor force. Yes, this is a prison with rows of fencing and razor wire, but this section doesn't feel like one. There are cubicles and coffee breaks. Leandra Bumpus calls it a timeout from feeling like a prisoner.
This program gave me a way to feel normal again. It's a real job.
Shanella Clark is using money she earns here to pay for classes through CSU Pueblo, as well as support her kids back home.
This job does help a person say, it's time to get serious about life. It's time to ground myself and make something different.
It is about you.
Something different is also what the Department of Corrections Executive Director is out to accomplish.
Around the country, I don't think we've gotten prison quite right.
Dean Williams believes recidivism rates are high because men and women are so often let out of prison unprepared.
We've released people without jobs, without money, without a home, without a purpose or a new social connection. And it's very easy to fail when you don't have one or two of those, let alone all of those in your life.
And failure gets expensive. According to the Department of Corrections, there are just over 15,000 inmates in state prisons, and the average cost of housing each of them per year, more than $55,000. Programs that provide inmates jobs are nothing new, but the Correctional Industries Act, passed in 1976, required that all programs be profitable, greatly limiting the options for inmates. 46 years later, Senate Bill 50 removed the language that required programs to be profitable, allowing the department to add programs focused on benefiting those who are incarcerated, not just the state.
So it's really a significant philosophical shift that helps pave the way for future efforts on our part.
Along with adding more programs, the Department of Corrections is also paying inmates a lot better than before. For example, the women who are a part of the E470 program used to earn a few bucks a day. Now, it's $12 to $20 an hour, depending on how fast they can process the images.
Senate Bill 50 said, no. The goal, director and department, should be wherever possible to have increased wages so when people get out of prison, they actually have money.
They have savings. They have things that they need to be successful. Get a place to stay and have transportation.
And the possibility of a better future has also changed their overall outlooks on life.
Just because I made a bad decision in the past does not mean it has to affect my future.
Just because you're in prison, it doesn't have to define who you are or who you want to become.
Who do you want to be your neighbor, right? Do you want someone to come out to be your neighbor who has no job, has no future, has no purpose, has no successful past in the recent past, even in prison and doing well? We look at all these programs with this one goal in mind, is that we have to reduce the amount of people who get out who come back.
And in case you're wondering whether one political party seems more sympathetic to inmates than others, the vote in the Colorado Senate was 33-0 in favor of the bill, and the vote in the Colorado House was 54-10.